What's going on, guys? Today we are going to go over the Kemimoto Tour Pack luggage bag. After 3,700 miles and a little bit of weather, we're going to go over the pros and the cons. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that this video is not sponsored by any means. I'm not being paid to do a review on this bag, but full disclosure, Kemimoto did send me this bag so that I could kind of tell you guys what I think about it. So now that we've gone over that, let's get into the bag. So the holidays are coming up and you're probably going to start seeing a lot more reviews around the YouTube platform. So I figured I might as well jump on board and give you a review right now. If you are looking for a touring luggage bag, this might be an option for you. I plan on going over the bag itself and then all the pros and the cons of the bag. Now for me, when I'm out there filming documentaries or going on long distance travel, my saddlebags are spoken for, the tour pack is spoken for. It's usually got all of my production gear. So I really have to pay attention to what I'm going to use for a luggage bag for my clothing and things that keep me comfortable. So this is the Kemimoto Tour Pack Rack luggage bag. You know, right out of the gate, I will tell you it has 6 separate compartments, which includes the main compartment that has an optional divider inside. The 4 outer pockets are smaller in size and allow you to put little knickknacks and things like that in there, chargers and what have you. It also has a top compartment, almost like a quick access compartment for things that you might need on the go. The main compartment in itself, like I said, it's got this optional divider in it, and it also has a midsection that expands, that when you unzip it, you actually get 2.7 inches more room throughout the bag. Guys, I'm going to tell you, it is a ton of room to be able to at least get you through a week's worth of travel with your clothing. Now, if you're anything like me, when you are looking at luggage, and it doesn't even have to be motorcycle luggage, any type of luggage in itself, photos don't really do it justice. And whoever started saying gallon size of what the bag can hold, I've never poured a gallon of anything inside of a bag, so it never made sense to me. So for this example, I thought I would just show you exactly what I packed into this bag during my last road trip and give you a breakdown of the clothing and its size. So just so you know, I am 6'3", 235 pounds. It'll give you an idea of the size clothing that I typically am dealing with, because obviously that's going to change for everybody. If you're 5'6" and 130 pounds, you probably can fit a lot more stuff in this bag. So for this last trip, I will tell you that I'm just going to read this off to you. I packed in this bag 2 pairs of jeans, 5 shirts, 1 pair of shower shoes, 1 pair of flip-flops, 5 pairs of socks, 5 pairs of underwear, 1 editing laptop, the laptop charger, 1 power supply, 1 towel, 1 toiletry pouch, 1 pair of swim trunks, 1 accessory pack, which includes all of my, external hard drives, card readers, and things like that, and 1 pair of Dickie shorts. And I still had more room to go. Actually, I did not use the expandable feature at all because there was no need for it. Now, as the trip went on, when I had dirty clothes and I put them inside of a trash bag, then I was able to put that trash bag in there, and there was only one time I had to use that expandable section just to get me over to the laundromat. But it is a lot of room, and it's something that I was actually pleasantly surprised with. So first things first, let's go over the pros, and that would be the ease of the install. To install this bag, it's quite simple. It's got 4 clips that you use around the back tour rack and snap them into place. It literally takes you less than 90 seconds to get this thing situated, and once it's in place, it is very, very stable. And as I previously mentioned, the next pro would be the amount of room you have inside this bag. I never even had to use that expandable section for what I was packing on this trip, so the size of the bag worked out really, really well. I do like this top pouch that you can unzip and add just as a quick action feature. Definitely a pro in my book, especially for things, GoPro batteries, extra GoPros, things that I would need on the road that I would just want to have quick access to and not have to worry about digging through the bag any deeper. Now this bag is made of strong material. It's 1680 Oxford fabric, UV stable, ballistic polyester. I have no idea what that means, but I'm assuming it's pretty strong. And for this trip, I had no problems, no tears, no rips, nothing like that with this bag. So it was able to store everything, and I didn't have any complications along the way. Now, if you know anything about this channel, you know that when I travel, for some reason, there is a black cloud above my head, no pun intended, but I always seem to run into the storms that most people don't. And that was no different for this trip as well. On my way out to Oklahoma, I hit a monsoon that just came out of nowhere. Why wouldn't we have some crazy weather? But I am soaked from head to toe. Now this bag does come with a protective covering, a rain cover if you will. It's pretty thin, and we're gonna get into that in just a second, but I was able to test out the theory of it being water resistant without that, and I was actually pretty pleased. I did hit some rain before I had a chance to cover it up with the provided rain cover, and all of my stuff inside stayed dry. So that's a plus in my opinion. Another plus for this bag is the ability to have a shoulder strap. I can't tell you how frustrating it's been in the past when I've used other systems as far as luggage is concerned, and there was no shoulder strap, or it was just so awkward that you were unable to strap it over your shoulder. But this is different. This actually has a shoulder strap that made it very convenient for going in and out of hotel rooms or carrying it to and from my tent. It's definitely in the plus column for me to be able to just sling that strap over my shoulder, detach the 4 clips, and away I went. So that is a positive. So the overall performance of the bag was good. Let's go and get into the cons. So for me, the cons of this bag is those little plastic clips. Depending on that material and what happens over time, they just didn't seem to be, I guess, completely secure. I've had backpacks with the same material and I've had those things split. So I'm a little concerned over the longevity of those clips to clipping it to the rack and what happens over time with wear and tear. That is definitely something you do not want to have happen when you're going 70 miles an hour down the freeway. Now, to be fair, I didn't have any issues with the clips on this 3,700 mile trip, but it is something that I was concerned with as the trip went on, and even sometimes snapping those things into place, they just didn't seem as secure as when I first clipped them, when I first got the bag on the bike, and that was only for this road trip. We'll have to see over time. But that also leads me to second con number 2. As I mentioned, it does come with this rain cover. I wish I'd be able to show you this rain cover and give you an example of this right now so you could see it. But this rain cover flew off in the wind during another storm. And with that, I was a little concerned that the rain cover didn't have a way to secure it to the bag and or to maybe the tour pack bars or something, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. I did reach out to Kemimoto and let them know before doing this review that I lost my rain cover, and they told me to just do the review without it. That was a little bit concerning to me because here I am trying to do a review of this product. This came flying off the bike. It wasn't secured down and it wasn't replaced. So that is a little bit of a concern. We'll have to see in time if Kemimoto sends me out a replacement rain cover, because if not, this bag is only going to be used for, I guess, summertime activities when there is a 0% chance of rain. And for me, when I'm touring across the country, I'm going to hit weather somewhere along the way. So that was definitely a little bit of a con for me. I would say if Kemimoto could come up with an attachment rig or something that would attach to the bag to keep it a little bit more secure and not risk it blowing off the bike, that would change that completely. That would be a win for me. So maybe you're looking for a gift idea for the rider in your family, whether it be your husband or your wife, or maybe one of your children that ride. This might be a great option for you to get them a tour pack bag so that they can take their travels on the road, because there's nothing else like it. And if you're thinking about making a purchase on this bag, there is a link in the description down below, and if you use the promo code Full Throttle at checkout, you're going to get 10% off of the bag itself from Kemimoto. So I want to thank Kemimoto for sending this bag out to me and allowing me to test it out. And if you're interested, you can check out this video right here and you can see the type of documentary films that I'm making while I'm out on the road. Till next time, you guys ride safe, be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.